In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, here I back again with this new lesson, reading out of Unit 2 Drive Slowly for the 3rd grade level, 2nd semester. Okay, open your book, page 18 and 19. Page 18 and 19. Reading task. So we are going to have those highlighted words. I need you to highlight those words here in this section, and this is here the first one, and this is here the last paragraph, which I need you to highlight those words or write the meaning above. Okay, so this is here the time to repeat those words, and let's go. Let's begin. Okay, right side, right side, right side. Investigate, investigate. Confusion, confusion, confusion. Versus, versus. Left, left. Colonnades, colonnades, colonnades. Escalator, escalators, escalators, escalators. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Stand, stand, stand. Examinations, examinations, examinations. Belief, belief. Natural, natural, natural. Tendency, tendency, tendency. Reasons, reasons, reasons. Right, right, right. Road, road, road. Horses, horses, horses. Southward, southward. Towards, towards, towards. Opposite, opposite, opposite. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Fight, fight. Defend, defend, defend. Arm, arm, arm. Evidence, evidence, evidence. Innocent, innocent, innocent. Troops, troops, troops. Low, low, low. Popular, popular, popular. Wagons, wagons, wagons. Several, several, several. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Vehicles, 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 vehicles. Distance, distance, distance. Ruler, ruler, a ruler, a ruler. Conquered, 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 conquered. Kept, kept, kept. Customs, customs, customs. Century, century, century. A trend, a trend, a trend, a trend. Follow, follow, follow. Customs, 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 customs. Okay, so those are the words which I need you to highlight them at this passage. So let's move quickly to the title. Is right, right, is right, right. Now this is here the time to listen to the audio. So let's go.
Page 16. 9. Reading.
Is right, right? Why must you drive on the right side of the road in some countries and on the left side of the road in other countries? Investigate the question, and you find a lot of confusion on right versus left. About a quarter of the world drives on the left, and most of those countries used to be British colonies. In England, people drive on the left, but on escalators, they stand on the right, so that people who are in a hurry can go up on the left. In Japan, they drive on the left too, but people usually stand on the left on escalators. There are different explanations for the use of right versus left. Some people believe that it is a natural tendency to walk or drive on the right. This is because most people are right-handed. We can look back in history for reasons people move on the right or left of the road. Some people say that in Europe hundreds of years ago, people rode their horses on the left. This way, their sword was between them and anyone who was coming toward them in the opposite direction. They were ready to pull out their sword and fight to defend themselves with their right arm. There is also evidence that the ancient Greek, Egyptian, and Roman troops used to march on the left side. And in Rome, they made it law in the 1300s. So when and why did the right side become popular? One idea is that in the 1700s, people in France and in the United States started to use wagons with several pairs of horses and to drive on the right side of the road. It was easier for the drivers to sit on the left and control the horses with a whip in the right hand. And it was safer if other vehicles passed on the left so the drivers could see the distance between vehicles. Some people say that in England, people always drove on the left, and in France, people always drove on the right. In any case, Napoleon, a ruler of France, ordered people to drive on the right side in the early 1800s. France conquered many countries at that time, and so these countries drove on the right. But France didn't conquer England, so England kept its custom of driving on the left. In the 20th century, there was a trend to the right. Many cars were made in the United States, and they were made for driving on the right side of the road. As recently as 1967, Sweden changed its laws. Now, people in Sweden must drive on the right. So, right or left? Just follow the customs of the country where you are, and be sure to drive carefully on that side.
Okay, gentlemen, this is here the end of the audio tape. So, let's go to the questions quickly, and let's go to question number 1. Question number 1. After reading, answer with the true or false. Number 1. In England, people drive on the left. True. 2. In Japan, people drive on the right and walk on the left. F. Number 3. In France, people probably always drive on the right. F. Number 4. Many countries use left or right because of England and France. True. Number 5. Some countries changed to driving the right. True. So let's turn to next question, which will be question B. Question B. Match and find the meaning of the words in bold tape from the reading. Number 1. Historians investigate questions about past events. They read old records to find answers. Now this is here E. Study and research, because historians investigate. So B or 2. There are some confusion over the history who used the right or the left. People aren't sure of what happened. B. Uncertainty about what happened. Number 3. At the end of the war, the large countries conquered the small one. A. Took control, country, city, etc. through the use of force. That's correct. Okay, number 4. In some countries, the custom is to drive very fast on large roads. D. Something that is usually done. Okay. Number 5. There was a trend toward energy efficient cars at the start of the 21st century. C. Direction of a change tendency. Okay, that's fine and that's right. So let's turn to next type of question, which will be about the discussion. I hope it's work, and I hope that everyone can see that. Okay, question number 1. What are some problems due to the people driving on different sides of the road in different places? So here, confusion of laws which will create a responsibility of drivers. Question 2. Do you think that there should be one standard for the whole world for the driving? Not specifically, everyone has rule and laws. Okay, number 3. What problems do you think Sweden had when it changed from left to right? Many accidents and injuries because of the change. Okay, so that's simple. So I'm going to zoom this out just to watch clearly those questions. Okay, so this is here question number 1, this is here question number 2, and this is here question number 3. So that's it in simple. I hope you enjoy this lesson. I'm going to see you in another one. Thank you so much for listening for me, and I'm going to see you soon in another lesson.